Polls have officially gone up in Florida. All right, still down here in the South. The South is dominating the news today. We're going to go over to Tennessee, where we have this outdated bridge. If you're familiar with this area, then you already know what this bridge is. There are two ways to cross the Mississippi River in Memphis. One of them is on I-40 with the Hernando de Soto Bridge, which, if you recall, went down a few years ago and put a lot of stress on this bridge, which is called the Arkansas-Memphis Bridge, I believe. Let's go over and take a look. Yes, Memphis-Arkansas Bridge. Right here. So this bridge is very outdated. It was built way back in 1949. So it's long overdue for this thing to get replaced. And let's see what is going on here.
Memphis is getting ready for a major overhaul. There were two meetings this week on the replacement of the Interstate 55 bridge, and we've already seen a lot of construction already and nearby. For the past 2 years, workers have been turning the Crump Boulevard interchange into a roundabout. Today, WREG's Alan Self asked TDOT how much longer that construction will last.
This project is not one of the projects that you're going to see that's typically going to last, 10 or 15 years in development along with a long construction cycle. Our goal is to get this, to the people, to the commuters as quick as possible.
The I-55 bridge repair and replacement public meetings were held this week in Memphis and West Memphis. Funding is pending with federal approval.
So let me give you an overview of what we're talking about here. So Interstate 55, I know a lot of truckers are familiar with this area, this old bottleneck. So you can see where it used to be, but the way it used to be right here in Memphis, if you're on 55, there's a surface boulevard called Crump Boulevard, and the interchange with it was a cloverleaf. So if you're on 55 North, you had to get on this cloverleaf down to a single lane and merge in with Crump Boulevard to continue on 55 to cross the bridge. So this was a huge bottleneck, very outdated. As you can see, looks like the satellite imagery is probably outdated. So it looks like they've already gotten the main lanes probably in place to where traffic on 55 now can just continue through. So there's no longer this bottleneck where you have big 18-wheelers coming up here around this single lane cloverleaf to merge with Crump Boulevard. And then here's the bridge itself. So this whole thing was just a crazy bottleneck. I can only imagine how bad it was when the DeSoto Bridge was closed a while back.
State contributions expected. Brandon Akins is the Tennessee Department of Transportation's project director. He says the biggest challenge they face with this construction is just how uncommon it is here in Memphis.
First of its kind in the state of Tennessee. We don't deal with major river crossings on a day-to-day basis. Looking for assistance in our consulting community that has the expertise and experience, bringing together the right staff to ensure that this project is delivered, on time.
Crews are also revamping the Crump Boulevard intersection with a modern roundabout. Aiken says this project replaces the outdated cloverleaf interchange, boosting safety and access on I-55 and local roads. He says it will not interfere with the construction process of the bridge.
The Crump Interchange project, which has been under construction since 2022, is scheduled to be fully completed early next year. That project, the roundabout, the free flow movement of I-55 to the north and south will be completed before the construction of the I-55 bridge replacement project begins.
For your news leader, I'm Alan Self.
Okay, so I want to show you guys what this project is supposed to look like. Let's go to the Tennessee website. Let's see. Okay, America's River Crossing. This is the bridge itself. So you already know about that, but I want to look at the interchange. There it is. Crump Boulevard. So as you can see right here, 55 is now open. It's a continuous flow. You no longer have to go through this nasty intersection right here. Let's see if they have any maps for this thing. Okay, they do have the roundabout showing. They don't have any, I don't see any maps. Let's see what they have here. Okay, so 55, you can see it over here to the left. And basically there's gonna be a roundabout with traffic that gets, okay, so it looks like that's 55. The bridge is over here. And traffic that gets off and you wanna get on Crump, there's going to be a roundabout right here. And then that can feed to an on-ramp. So this is this is definitely modernizing Interstate 55. Pretty glad to see this. Man, this was a pain to drive through before they started doing this. So it's in progress. He said it will be completed, I believe, next year. So yeah, Crump Boulevard is finally getting fixed. Let's check out that bridge. See if they show anything about the full design. Okay, there we go. That's what we want to see. So there it is. It's still going to be 4 lanes, but they're going to be wider, more modern, because also on the old bridge. Oh, this is the existing bridge. Okay. This is the new bridge. Excuse me. Ah, there it is. There we go. Very modern. Look at that. 6 lanes on each side. Look at that wide shoulder, the wider shoulders. Because on the original bridge, the one that's there right now, is very tight, very dangerous. Nowhere to really pull off in any emergency. So look at that. They are getting it done. Okay, so this outer lane is an auxiliary lane. And you got the 12-foot shoulders. Okay, nice, very nice. Okay, Tennessee, getting it done. Modernizing out there.